I think I'll start on the eyes first. My previous video or makeup tutorial that I'd done with no fake tan on, the makeup look was pretty simple. It was very minimal makeup, and I was reading through the comments and quite a few of you had actually asked for like a full glam, full beat, cake face, you know it, makeup look or glam with my pale skin, because that's something that I never do. I never do a full glam, full beat with my pale ass skin. So as I mentioned, I'm going to start with the eyes. I'm going to take the Showstopper from Miss Glam. This is her newest palette. Eyeshadow palette. It has a couple of face products in here as well. Blush, bronzer, a gradual highlighter. I must be the last person to ever use shadow shields. Ugh. Okay. Stanley. So I'm going to take Fairy Cake. I still feel like I sound really nasally still, like I'm still sick. It's approaching nearly 2 weeks at this point, you know. This is bullshit. This is going to be a really pretty transitional crease colour. So just popping that just within the crease, of course, just all over really. I think I might actually do maybe a bit of a smoky, like a pink smoky winged liner or something, because I've never done that before. But no, I think it'll be quite cute actually, and maybe incorporate some of the shimmer shades in somewhere. I'm now going to deepen up the outer corner and use this shade as a bit of a wing. Or to create a bit of a wing, sorry. I probably should have used this shade first of all. Or... hold on. Right, okay. I'm going to take a bigger fluffier brush with that. Something that really irritates me. You shouldn't have to do makeup a certain way for an eyeshadow or for a product to work for you. Or maybe am I wrong in saying that? So like for example, as I was saying there, oh I should have used the darker shade first. No, not necessarily. In theory, it might work best. The shadows might perform their best. You're going to get the best payoff in terms of pigment and colour. But realistically, you should be able to just go in with a lighter shade and then build on top with a darker shade and get the full potential and full pigment from that shadow. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to build up this shade. Graphic eyeliner from Made by Mitchell. This is in the shade Brownie Points. This looks like a beautiful, like burgundy, like mulberry shimmer. Oh, look at that. And I'm going to pack this on the wing. Going to take Cupid's bow. I'm going to apply this to the inner corner. Making a start in the skin from Mercy Blank Canvas Primer. This is the illuminating one. I love this wee primer. It makes your skin look so nice. Just a bit in the forehead. Knife foundation. So I have 3 foundations left out. I have the Marc Jacobs Ivory Light. This is the Remarkable foundation from Marc Jacobs, by the way. So I think like this shade should actually be okay. And then I have the Be Perfect Cosmetics Chroma Cover in W3. Yeah, W3. Another Chroma Cover M3. I'm going to mix the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation with W3, the chroma cover from Be Perfect. And these are both pretty full coverage foundations as well, by the way. Especially the Marc Jacobs one. I think that's why I loved it so much. In fact, I know that's why I loved it so much. Because it was so full coverage. Like, it was definitely such a go-to foundation for me if I had like a special occasion, or if I knew that I was going to have my makeup, or I wanted my makeup to last all day, all night, through anything. It's just, it's flawless. It just makes your skin look doll-like and just porcelain. But this is something else that I've noticed with pale foundation, or if I use a foundation that like nearly matches my skin tone, is that the fact that it looks patchy. Like, it always looks patchy and dry and even flaky. It's honestly such a weird concept. There is nothing good about being pale. That's looking okay actually. But it's still just looking very, it's weird, it's very dry looking. I'm gonna go in with a sponge and further give that a bit of blend. I'm gonna use the Angel Cake corrector from Pink Honey X Crayon. I'm having such a bad eyebrow day. I've mentioned this before, but I have eyebrow hairs that grow out, like they just grow straight out, and they're really annoying. I just cut them off. There we go. But I also need to get my eyebrows done. You see, this here annoys the tits off me. Just makes your eyeshadow look so patchy. So by all means guys, tomorrow, well, like for tomorrow's makeup tutorial, do let me know, any other pale skinned gals, what type of other makeup look or particular colours would you want to see? Because I'm obviously going to be filming tomorrow, and then I'm putting fake tan on. I'm putting fake tan on this weekend because I'm obviously going out. Like, I haven't reached that level yet of being able to go out with no fake tan on at the weekends and stuff. I don't know, it's just like a confidence boost, and I just feel so much better, and I feel like I look so much better with fake tan on as well. And you know what, that's fine, that's okay. I obviously tried to pick quite a light cream bronzer that it's not going to come across being too orange on my skin, and I also noticed that I don't really have a cream bronzer that acts as like a contour, or it's more cool toned. I have nothing but warm tone cream bronzers. This is the Doll Beauty cream bronzer, and it's the light shade. Yeah, you see, this is quite nice actually. Like, you can tell that it's doing a wee bit of something. It's just warming up the skin slightly, and just nice without making it look too orange or too bronzed and warm. I'm going to mix these two because I was kind of torn between what shade to actually use, but I'm going to actually mix them and see what we can kind of come up with. So these are from Makeup Revolution. These are the Mousse blushes. This is in the shade Squeeze Me, which is just a really nice soft baby pink. It's really, really pretty. These are really, really nice wee like moussey formula cream blushes. And then this one is kind of like coral colour. Yeah, so this is in the shade Grapefruit. So it's a really nice vibrant coral. So I think mixing these two will be quite nice. These blushes are really pigmented. Although whenever I am pale, I usually prefer to be more blushed than bronzed anyway. Taking a wee bit of this liquid highlight from Colourpop. Taking on the same brush. I've mentioned it quite a few times at this point, like look how much I've used of it already. But I had mentioned that I didn't think I was going to like it on days where I was going to do like a full glam makeup look, because I feel like the heavier the complexion products, the less I like to use a liquid highlight for some reason, because it gathers and it sticks and it just looks like shit. But on days where I'm not wearing much makeup or minimal makeup, liquid highlights are beautiful on the skin. So this is going to be a bit of a test. It's looking not too bad, like it's looking good so far, but I'm taking the tiniest wee bit at a time. And just really letting that just melt into the skin. I'm going to do a wee bit up the nose as well with that blush brush. So instead of applying some bronzer on my nose, just a bit of blush. Oh, ew, no. Right, okay, can you see this? Oh my god, look at that under eye creasing. That's mad. Oh shit. Look at how that looks on my nose. No way. No. Nada. But it seems to be looking nice on the cheeks, like everywhere else. Like, isn't that beautiful? Yeah, I really like that actually. Yeah, that's definitely a good test. Just looks so juicy on the skin. Has anybody noticed, or is it just me, that Morphe lip liners are probably one of the hardest lip liners to get the hold of? This is Morphe Sweetest Tea, and I'm like running out of it. So I was on looking to get a top up on my Morphe lip liners the other day. I was wanting to get, is it sweet tea? So there's sweet tea and sweetest tea. And this lip liner, is it discontinued? Like it literally does not exist. Like I was on Sephora, the Morphe website, ASOS, and like Boots. Like they're either all out of stock or they're just, they don't come up, or it's mad. It's so weird. Like where the hell do people get their Morphe lip liners? A matte balm lipstick from Revolution. Ooh. Ooh, that's a nice lip. If I don't say so myself. The Jouer Rose, I think. Or, yeah, Rose Quartz. Just one of the wee mini highlighters. Like, it definitely would have been 2016, 17, 18 maybe? I don't know. But Jouer highlighters just had everybody on a chokehold, right? Especially the shade Citrine. Wee bit more blush, can't do any harm. Milani Bella Bellini. Gonna take a wee bit of this as well, not too much because this is a shimmery blush and I don't really want too much shimmer going on in the cheeks. Gonna bring that quite in. Quite in? Does that even make sense? I'm gonna bring it quite far into the cheeks too, like in the, over the nose and everything. Oh, I'm actually really loving this makeup look. You see? You just have to trust the process. You see, whenever you do your eyes first, it sometimes just throws you off. It's not until you do your base makeup that everything just really starts to come together. I'm going to take a wee bit of bronzer. Now the lightest bronzer I have is Morphe Mastermind. This wee bronzer here. So I'm just going to take like a tiny wee bit, won't do any harm. But I'm mainly going to focus it just like up here. I usually bring my bronzer like even into my cheeks and like I'll do this. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep it just around and just hug this area here. Look how gorgeous this lip gloss is. I was sorting out my lipsticks, bullet lipsticks, lip glosses, liquid lipsticks yesterday. And I came across this lip gloss. It's from Revolution, their Shimmer Balm. It's beautiful. You can actually see like the holographic glitteriness come through. It's beautiful. I do not like my base today. It's starting to like really separate. That is really weird. This never happens to me ever. Like, I'm gonna be really big headed right now, but when I do my base ain't moving. It's not creasing, it's not budging, it's not coming apart. I know how to perfect and beat a base. So I don't know whether it's the Marc Jacobs. I'm gonna blame it on this foundation because it can't be the chroma cover. Can you see that? Ew. I'm gonna do a wee bit of coloured mascara of my lower lash line. I have these two mascaras from Colourpop, the BFF coloured ones. I like in pink. No. It's still nice though. But what's the pink one? A honey bun. Cute. So, yeah. How are we going to see this though in like pictures? What song is that? The Stone Roses, I Wanna Be Adored. Is that in Green Street? I feel like it's in some sort of like football hooligan movie, isn't it? Because anytime I hear it, it just reminds me of like football hooligans. Okay, you know, I don't hate it. I just don't do glam whenever I'm pale. It's just not right. I really like the eyes though. That shimmer shadow is beautiful, isn't it? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.